Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning, and I'm glad to see you guys here. Thank you guys for being here. And sorry for the my phone buzzing. It's reminding me that I'm live right now. Thank you. Thank you, phone. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Rob Allbanks, for being here and at my premiere as well. Thank you, Susanna, as well, for being here. And of course, good morning to my one and only sister moderator, Lashes Journey. Thank you as well for being here. And of course, thank you, Canadian Family Life, for being here as well. So thank you guys for your continued support. Even if, like somebody said, they're only here lurking, that's absolutely fine. Of course, I love it when you guys participate, share, like, comment, all that jazz. But again, I'm not here to force you guys or trick you guys. If all you want to do is lurk, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Any support is good support. So basically, guys, feel free to do as you please. Of course, if you can like, share, comment, participate in the poll as well, it would be much appreciated if you do all that jazz. We're all content creators. We all know how important all those little things are, all the bells and whistles. And of course, as soon as I play my intro video, we'll get into the topic right after. I'll try to make this relatively quick and simple and get to the point, so it's not a big whole thing. Okay, so I'll try to keep this video to less than half an hour as much as possible. And if you guys have questions or anything, feel free to ask. I might not have the answers to everything, but I'll try to answer as much as possible. And of course, a really important caveat, I'm not sponsored or financed by YouTube. So I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion. So that's why there's no sponsor or discount code or anything else like that. So, by all means, guys, feel free to think and say whatever you feel like. You're not going to be uh, penalized or anything else like that. Feel free to say whatever you feel like about the two features I'm going to be showing you today, which is, of course, the YouTube Premium and YouTube Promotion. So, I will get into that in a second. Thank you, Rob, again for being here and supporting me and showing me the love. So I'm going to show you guys, of course, my intro video, and then we're going to get into the video. And of course, we're back, guys. So today, like the title of the live says, we are here to talk about the two features of YouTube that you definitely have to pay for, which is of course YouTube Premium and YouTube Live. Oops, sorry, I'm just gonna mute. I do have myself playing as the background here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, guys, and talk about the YouTube promotions and Premiere. Like I said, these are two features you definitely have to pay for. Now, the premium is $12.99 a month, while as the promotions, it's really you that are determining how much you're putting your money into. And of course, guys, thank you for all those of you who did participate in my my premiere and participated in the poll of that premiere. For those of you who are here now, if you haven't participated in the poll that you see on screen right now, and thank you. I'm so glad that you're here and that you are happy to be here, Rob. Thank you very much. So, yes, so far I've gotten three people that participated in the poll, which makes sense with the amount of people we're in the live right now. So, I have one person that's answered yes. Do you think certain features on YouTube should be paid for to use? One person says it depends on the feature. And one person says everything should be free with ads. Now, of course, I'm not outing anybody, but of course, you're welcome to admit, hey, it was me that answered this and why, etc., etc. But if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. I'm not here to out anybody, right? You guys can comment and participate in the chat however you feel like you want to. And Rob, thank you. I see that you shared my couple of my videos. So thank you for that. I see that you commented as well. And that's one of the free features on YouTube is you see when people comment on your videos as part of the notifications. You see when people share. So please, folks, by all means, you use the at symbol. Don't be afraid to, have that so that people know that you're supporting them. But it also, when you're using the at symbol in front of somebody's name, it also allows people to bring them to that channel. So if you want to promote somebody that you think is worthy of being promoted and you want people to go to that channel, put at She Stole My Thunder or at all Rob Allbangs or at Canadian Family Life or at Lashes Journey so that people can be brought to that channel that you think is worth that view and that video and that watch time, right? So that's another way that you can support people with very little amount of time or effort. And of course, like I said, it is free. So, of course, sorry for blabbering, but I think it's important to note that and tell people about that. So, we're going to get into right now the uh, promotions part of it. Now, this is something that I saw the baseline starting point for this feature as uh, $250 Canadian. Okay. But I get the sense that it's really you that's going to determine whether you really want to spend that amount of money or more. Now, I'm not going to go through the full thing. This is why I'm trying to keep this video short because there are some parts of it where, unless you pay for it, you're not going to see everything. And right here, right now, I'm not paying $250 to test it. So if one of you guys has that kind of money, by all means, please follow up in this video and show us, hey, what are the following steps, right? But I'm not going to spend that money to show you the full thing, okay? But I'm going to show you guys to at least see, bring you guys to see where to go and where to get this. So sorry, I just have to wait for a certain thing. So now, okay, that's where I know. Yes, you're right. Not everybody shares the link properly. So that's why I always try to mention, hey, if you want to share somebody's videos, great, fantastic, but do the full way. I add a comment, hey, let's network. Hey, great video on this topic, whatever. And then at the person's name. So yeah, please folks, even if all you can do is just share and you don't have time or you're on your cell phone, I understand sometimes when you're on your cell phone you can't always do everything, but try to do as properly as sport. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Rob. Always glad to see your support. Thank you very much. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that I can actually get you guys to go see. Now, where is that? Yeah, there we are. Sorry, it's been so long that I haven't done a video on StreamYard that's like, oh, where is that feature again? Where am I going? Okay, so we're to go ahead and share my screen so I can show you very quickly how to go ahead and share. So of course, these are some of the videos that I'm recommended, but obviously this is not what I want to show you guys. So to get to the promotions feature that you again have to pay for on YouTube, you're going to go ahead on the top right of your screen. Of course, going to see your own icon for your channel. Okay, so that's the starting point. So you're going to click on it. You're going to have a drop down menu that's going to come up. And oh, sorry, just so that I'm making sure that you guys see what I'm seeing, I'm going to go on my other channel while I'm talking to you guys and get into the current live so that I can see that. Okay, yeah, I see that I'm sharing everything. Good, perfect. Also gets me. And if you guys, and that's another pro tip, if you guys have 2, 3 channels, don't be afraid to, when you go live, when you have a video, use your other channels to watch your own videos and get yourself going that way. That's another thing that you can use to get a little bit more participation. So there we go. So I see that, yeah, it's showing up. So you'll see Google account, switch account, sign out, YouTube Studio. That's the button that you're going to press. So that fourth option, you're going to click on YouTube Studios. So obviously my computer is a little bit slow, so it's going to take a second to refresh the screen. So I'm also checking out to make sure that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, so it's taken a second. Okay, perfect. It's there for you guys as well. Perfect. So you obviously are going to be brought to your dashboard. So you guys have a little sneak peek behind the curtains of my YouTube studio. Okay, obviously there's nothing, that will get you guys. Oh, we now see secrets of she stole my son. Oh my god, obviously. But obviously, if there were something that was like, oh my God, I don't really want you guys, I would obviously make this more of a recorded video and hide the things that I need to hide. So you're going to see on the left side, this left hand column. Okay, so usually there's like 3 or 4 columns. So this left hand side, right where it says like your channel, and you have a few different options. You're going to click the second one just under dashboard says content. So you're going to click on that one. Obviously, again, guys, it takes a second. There we are. And you'll see under channel content, you'll see videos, shorts, live posts, playlists, podcasts, and ding, 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 of course, our famous promotions, right? So that's where you're going to click to promote. Now, why would you want this, right? So, promotions is now a feature that YouTube is introducing. I don't know if they've introduced it to everybody or you have to have a premium account to have it. I'm not 100% sure on that part, but they are introducing it to the average person, right? And this allows you to, again, like the title of the feature indicates, allows you to promote your video. So you do have to pay, and basically you're creating ads for your own videos and or channel, right? So as you can see, it picked my most recent video in the tab to show a picture and what it kind of would look like. And you see here in the title says, picks the title of my video, Who Owns the Moon. If you haven't seen that video, please take a second after the live to go ahead and watch that video. And of course, it says clearly ad, and by, of course, my channel name. So, and that's the other thing. And I was saying it in the premiere too, that I do like now that we are in YouTube given credit for the videos that we get in other places. And that you'll notice that in your shorts, if you have content that's from another channel, like music or maybe a video, it's going to appear at the bottom of the short, and people can click and go to the original video of the song or the movie clip or whatever. I actually like that, because now there's lots of music where I'm like, oh my, what's that song? It's a great song. I like to listen to the full clip, but because nobody's saying, yeah, that's the name of the song, and everybody just assumes, well, you should know that this is. No, with YouTube they're doing this more and more where you're seeing it's this particular song, this particular video, whatever the case might be, right? And will automatically link it in the video. So a lot of times you don't even have to think about it. I think that's a great idea, because I think we should be given credit to artists that work hard on creating content that some of us like, and I'm not saying we're going to all like all the songs that we hear or all the videos that we see, but hey, haven't you guys seen a video that you really liked or a song that you really, enjoyed? And like, it brings you to that, right? Yeah, I definitely understand, Rob. YouTube Premium is not for everybody. And again, I'm not being paid. This is not a paid sponsorship. I'm going to give you some of the features of YouTube Premium. If you like it, great, fantastic. If you don't, you don't. By all means, there's no promo code in this video. So if you don't like it, if I don't convince you, don't feel bad. I'm not losing any money over what I'm doing here now for you guys. Okay, so don't worry. If, like I said, if I'm not convincing, it's fine. So let's get to this. So basically, as you see, that's what they're trying to tell you is with the promotion is they want you to go ahead and pay them to promote your video, promote your channel, right? So of course you'll see get started right at the bottom there. So we're going to click that, and you're going to go ahead and see this pop up screen. So obviously I'm going to have to blank that part of my YouTube account, but yeah, you're going to put up the account, and you're going to go to, you want audience growth or whatever, audience growth. video views, website visits. Okay, then you want to go click on next. So once you've made your choice as to which one your goal is, right? So I'm going to click on YouTube audience growth, right? Excuse me. So next, and which channel, which video do you want to promote? So of course you add whatever video you want. So you click on add, and I will go with the whole. Actually, you know what? I'll put on my history of the Acadien. So I'm gonna click on that. Okay. And obviously where it appears, so this video will be placed among other videos on the YouTube app home feed, YouTube search results, and YouTube watch next. And of course you can go into the policies and see if there's any particular policies that might affect your video or the promotion, like if you're talking about a particular sensitive topic. I know right now, for those of you who don't know, there's the controversies surrounding Andrew and Tristan Tate. So sometimes that might violate if you're talking about certain sensitive topics like that, where they're in hot water. These two brothers, and I'm not going to get into it because obviously it's not. I'm not here to talk about them in particular right now. But there's going to be certain topics, certain people where you might not be it might not be a good idea for you to spend money to try to promote videos if you're talking about certain topics, because YouTube on certain topics has a hard ban where they're like, no, you're not talking about this at all. Others where they do what's called a shadow ban, where they're like, you're not banned, but you're also not being recommended. Hello, Susanna. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. So yeah, so you do want to be aware of the YouTube policy. So I'm not going to go click on the policies right here, right now. But if this is interesting for you guys, if you do want to, hey, you know what? I am willing to spend money on getting myself promoted. Do take a moment to read carefully the policies. And if there's something that you don't understand, by all means, bring it to a lawyer or somebody that can help you go through the policies. It is extremely important with YouTube that you follow their policies and guidelines, right? YouTube is very strict. This is a private organization, a private company. They're legally allowed to kick you off of their platform if you want to. That's part of the First Amendment rights in the US and a lot of other countries. Private corporations are allowed to kick you off of their platform if they say, hey, you know what? We don't like you around here, right? They're allowed. So please be mindful of the YouTube policies when you're creating a video, and consequence when you do decide to go into their promotions. So we're going to click on next. And obviously here you're going to put in where you want your videos to be seen. So if you want your videos to be seen in the US, Canada, Philippines, that's usually my three big target audiences. That's where I have most of my audience. But of course, if you want to have other countries or swipe out other countries, by all means, that's where you should go, right? India is another big country. China, don't bother because YouTube isn't officially in China, right? China has a ban on YouTube as well. And as you can see, you can also put in what languages. I'll put in English here just to, because I also know most of my audience speak English, right? But you could put in Spanish or Mandarin or Arabic if some of your videos are in other languages, right? I think I have a couple of videos in French, so I could technically put French since many Canadians and a certain amount of Americans also speak French. But again, you'll put the one languages or whatever language is applicable for you. Once you've determined the country and the language, you're going to click on next. And as you can see, that's where it comes up to. Okay, so obviously I'm going to end here for this part of it. Okay, so it tells me based on your total budget, you'll spend an average of $16.67 per day until your selected date ends. So I'm basically spending $250 to get anywhere from 2,500 to 8,500 views. They give you a general range, as you can see. So we're going to click on that, and that ends until the 7th of September. So what, about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that, right? And they're saying, well, for the 2,500 to 8,500 promotion views, a promotion view uh, is counted every time someone clicks to watch your promotion. This isn't a total of the views your video gets on YouTube. So that's a very important distinction, people, that you should have. The count is on clicks on the promotion and not the actual watch time or total amount of watching. So take note of that specifically. They're not guaranteeing watch or time or watch views or anything. They're just telling you, hey, we're trying to get at least 2,500 people to click on the button. That's all we're trying to do. That's all. So keep that in mind when you're deciding whether or not this is worth it. Sometimes that's all you need is enough people to click, and sometimes, like I was saying in my um, other videos that I have, right now for the past 6 7 months, you guys have seen me that I'm doing different types of content that's a little bit out of what I normally do. That's what with YouTube, a lot of times you have to throw things at the wall and sees what sticks, right? You have to try different things and see. That's why I had quite a lot of videos doing um you know my horoscopes. I saw that, okay, it was working for a little bit, then it stopped, right? So like, okay, let's that didn't work, okay, let's me move on. That's why I started a series on saints, right? See how that works. There's a few that worked, most of them didn't, so I'm like, okay, that doesn't really help, right? And of course, they're going to say here the 250 maximum spend. So your promotions performance will be optimized so that your promotions may spend more on days when your video is likely to get more views. But the selected duration, you won't pay more than the specific maximum amount, right? So they're saying, look, we'll try to help you, try to get as much of that money to go as far as possible. But once we hit that 250, we're stopping, right? So again, this may be worth it for you. This may not be worth it for you. I'm just giving you guys an idea. Obviously, I'm not going to press the next button. I don't have the 250 to spend. So obviously, that's not going to be there, right? So that is for the promotions, right? Now for the YouTube Premium, which I think, Rob, you're part of what you're deciding whether or not you want to do that or not. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this tab and get back into. Okay, yeah, it's there. All right, so I'm gonna get back into my StreamYard. Excuse me. And again, guys, if you haven't clicked on or participated in the poll, please do so. I think we had one person that added. I think it's probably Susanna that did add. Yeah, exactly. So now we have, do you think certain features on YouTube should be paid to use? We have one person that still said yes. Uh, Two people that said depends on the features, and everything should be free with ads. One person said that. So thank you again, guys, for participating. I probably will end the poll soon, and I'll spend a few more minutes. And I did spend a little longer than I thought I would to talk about this, but we'll end the video soon. So I'm just going to share the screen again to show you guys the features of the YouTube Premium. There we are. So YouTube Premium here in Canada is $12.99 per month. I think they do have a yearly feature. So it's $12.99 per month plus the applicable Canadian taxes. So it comes up to something closer to like $14, $15, something like that. Obviously, in the US, whatever applicable taxes, the prices will probably still be 12 something American, but somewhere around, like, so look to be spending about $15 a month. But like I said, you can pay, I think, for a yearly membership, and I think they do reduce the price if you get the yearly, but that's up to you. But with the monthly, I find that way, if you do decide try it out for a month and you don't really like it, you can just cancel and move on, and it's okay. But if you see that, oh yeah, you know what, this is worth it, then At least with the year, you'll have it for 12 months and you don't have to worry every month, oh, well, $12, $12, right? But it's something like $150, 160 you spend for the year. Okay, so we'll talk quickly about the different features. I'm not going to go through all the little things here and click and detailed. The titles with YouTube tend to be pretty self-applicable, right? So watch videos without ads. I have to admit that's the big one for me. I'm tired of ads, and that's why I used to love Netflix and Amazon Premium was the ads were not there. So it broke my heart that Netflix says, "Hey, we're gonna have ads now regardless." You have to spend like I think $20 a month if you don't want to see ads. Same thing with Amazon Prime. You have to spend a good 15, $20 Canadian per month to not have ads. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. With what's on Netflix, it's not really worth me spending 15, $20 a month to avoid ads. And even if it's like $12 with the ads, I'm like, I'm sorry, I came to you guys to not see the ads and you had decent content. The only show that I will miss to some degree is Lucifer, and I didn't see the last season. So I do I'm like, do I take the risk of spending? But I'm like, look, for $12.99 a month and then having to see ads every single episode of the last season of Lucifer, ugh, don't really want to. So that's the big reason why I decided to have YouTube with premium, because it's like I don't want to be dealing with ads, and that's one thing I like about Shutter right now is that they don't have ads. And I know I talked about Shutter with Rob Albanks in my premiere for the other for the Furiosa review that I just had earlier this morning. Is I think it's like $80 for the year, $85, something like that for the year with Shutter, and you don't have ads right now. Now, whether they stay ad free for all of eternity, I can't guarantee. For now, I'm happy that they don't have ads. I'm really glad about that, and they specialize in, of course, my favorite type of movies, which is horror, mystery, thrillers, that kind of stuff. So, for now, I'm probably gonna go to Shutter and just watch whatever videos are on that. And obviously you can have here another feature that I like that is actually pretty good is the download videos to watch offline. So if there are those of you who do want to be mindful of your data usage online, that's another good feature of the premium is you can download and just also when there's power failures. I know here in Canada it happens every once in a while that there's power failures because, well, there's enough snow. I know a couple of years ago we had another ice storm where there was so much rain during the winter. It created enough weight, so like enough ice weight on the power lines, that it created like the power lines fell down and we had no power in large parts of Montreal, right? So having YouTube premium, I have a few videos that I'm like, I don't mind rewatching these a few times over. So you can download it and then just watch offline. So you're still able to access videos and watch content online, right? On your computer, on your cell phone, right? So that's always good. The other is the background play. That's another feature that I do like, because sometimes too when I'm watching sometimes I have to answer a call, or I have to answer a text. Sorry, I was gonna say answer a cell phone. Yes, so you're gonna have to answer a text message for hey, it's your mom calling or your mom texting, hey, how's it going, whatever. So being able to still listen to the music or listen to the video while I'm texting my friend or mom or coworker or whatever, that's always a good thing to have. The other features, okay, it's nice to have, but if it doesn't, it doesn't, it's fine, which is, of course, YouTube Music Premium, which is like, okay, is it your music on premium on like YouTube? Like I don't understand why they have to have a separate thing for just the music. So this is one of the features where I don't get it, but okay, good to know. And it does have continue watching, so you do see if, let's say, for again, if you get a power failure or something, and or the computer just stops for whatever reason, right? You can see where you last were, and of course, playback, picture in picture, cue videos on mobile devices and tablets. That's another big one that I was really glad to have. Again, when you're watching your videos on the computer, you can create a cue, but you can't do that with a tablet or a cell phone. You can't create yourself a temporary, that's what a cue is a temporary playlist. But with premium, you're able to do that. And I do like that feature, especially since it takes me a good 25, 30 minutes to get to work and then another 25, 30 minutes to get back. So I'm spending a good hour and 15 minutes to get to and from work every day, right? So having that ability to just, hey, there's these three videos I really want to watch and just create a playlist, that's a good one. And of course, change your quality, video quality, premium badges, jump ahead, and other benefits. So I won't go into great detail, but like I said, for me, these are the features that you get with premium. And what I really like is, like I said, the watching videos without ads, being able to at least have a few videos to watch offline, and of course, making a queue on your cell phone or tablet. Those are the big reasons why I like having the YouTube premium. Now, would I recommend this just because of those three things? No. It's to me, it's you have to really be annoyed with the videos and ads and all of that, especially when I just said, hey, let's have promotions for ads and stuff, which is why I'm saying, look, this might not be for everybody. You might be one of those people that I support having ads because I want the ad revenues going to the creators, going to the people who made the ads, et cetera, right? So I'm not out here trying, like I said, I'm not making money off of this. So I'm not out here trying to tell you, you must do this, you must, I'm not promoted, I'm not, sponsored by YouTube here. So I'm not making any money here, right? So by all means, guys, if you don't want to spend the $12 every month or the 150 for the year, don't. You don't have to, right? So I'm just giving you guys my personal thoughts and opinions in this matter. So that's it for me today, guys. I'm gonna end the poll right now, and here we are. So hopefully you guys got informed and enjoyed this live. And for those of you who missed my premiere earlier this morning for Furiosa, don't be afraid to go back and watch it. I also published a couple other videos this week. I also have a few other playlists that are coming out slowly but surely for other things. I think October I have two playlists coming out. So by all means, guys, uh, give me the love, give me the likes, share video, all that jazz. And I hope this was informative. Yes, I'm going to put this live privately, temporarily to edit. I think you guys know what. And then I will republish it once I've done editing the video. Okay, so if you guys are listening to this and hey, where did the live go? Don't worry, it's only temporary that I'm going to be putting in private. I won't do the editing right away. I do have a couple things to do before. But yeah, I will re-upload the video or make it public afterwards once I've made everything. So thank you guys for being here and supporting me during my premiere as well. Thank you so much, Rob Allbanks, for being here. Thank you, Susanna, for being here. Thank you, Canadian Family Farmer, whether you're out here or not listening. Thank you, Lashes Journey, as well for being here. So, thank you guys, and I hope you guys all have a great, wonderful day and weekend. And I hope the day treats you guys as wonderful as you guys are. So, of course, I'm going to go ahead and play my outro as I normally do. Just give me a second to get back into it. So, there we go. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you again, guys, for being here and showing me the love and support. And I hope to be able to see your guys' videos soon. So let me know, guys, if you're going live. Again, if you're not seeing this premiere, don't be afraid to go on to one of my other videos that, hey, I'm going live or I'm going to publish this video, etc., etc. Don't be afraid to do any of that. Again, if you have comments to say about the video itself that you saw, don't be afraid to comment it, guys. I always like when you guys participate. So, anyways, guys, have a great one. See y'all around. Bye.